Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be very unprofessional and very messy because not only did I forget to record parts of this video, but I also managed to delete parts of this video, including the introduction and the actual breakdown, which I haven't even told you what this video is. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Hi, my name is Harper of Harper Crochets. If you don't already know me, please subscribe for more. If you do know me and you are returning, thank you so much. Today's video is the breakdown video on how my first ever market went. So today I'm going to show you everything that I took to the market and everything that I sold and for how much and what overall profits I made. And I hope you really like it because this video is very late and overdue and I've done like 2 more markets since then, which I also need to make videos for. So hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. Hello again. Yes, I am filming this in bed. Yes, I am just chilling, but my current filming space is full of market stuff, so I'm not able to film there. Hopefully this is going to be a relatively quick clip, but I also know how much I've made for this market, of showing you everything that I've made to sell. These beside me are bags full of plushies. So I'm going to start with this bag, which has my non-plushie items in. But first, I want to show you something really exciting. This won't mean much to you, but I will show you what it is. It is basically a bunch of things that I have professionally printed. And the first thing is this leaflet, which displays, oh, let's get it to not shimmer, information about me, information about my work. It also has my logo in every corner, and a little bit on the back about how to commission me. So if people at the markets, and I got 100 of these, if people at my market say, oh, I love this, but could you do it in a different colour? Or, oh, could you make me this? I can go, yeah, here's a leaflet, here's what I can do for you. And it has my contact details on the back, so it says please contact me on Instagram or email. And please check my other socials or find my Etsy. And then with love, Harper Crochets at the bottom. And then I also got probably an unnecessary number of business cards, and let me pull one out and pop the rest back in the box. I got 500 business cards, which looks like a lot, and it is a lot. So the front is that, so it has my socials, it has my brand name, and it has my logo. It also, and then on the back it says thank you for your support and to contact me for custom orders. Yeah, and it's got this cool gradient to it and it's a little bit shiny and the writing's just black, but I love them so much. I'm so excited. I'm going to give these out to every customer, so that as a thank you, and also so that they know how to contact me in the future for seeing where my next market is or wanting to order something. So I've got a bunch of those, and I got them printed locally at a local print shop, because I could have got them printed online, but they would have been a little bit more expensive, or I would have had to pay crazy shipping. But my local shop, I could literally just walk in and collect them once they were done. So I got them done there. Also support small businesses, because I'm a small business, so I like supporting small businesses. Let me start with my non-plushie products, which are all in this bag. So first of all, we have this rainbow bag, which I showed off a couple of videos ago. I have lined it and I have added this purple button, which goes perfectly. And on the inside, I've added a little button that says handmade with love, because I think it's really cute. And I got them in bulk, just online as a little thing that I can add to my products, which I think is sweet. And I am selling this bag for £15. Great. Next is this beanie, which I absolutely love. It is so gorgeous. Let me just put it on real quick. It's like a slouch type of beanie, which I think is super cute. Fix my hair, and when I say fix, I just mean make it more messy. And this yarn is glittery, which is awesome. And because the yarn was relatively expensive, oh, it also has a little handmade with love tag on, which is I've just stitched on at the front. And this one I am selling for £18 because the yarn was kind of a more expensive one. Next we have this big star bag, which I love the colours of. I think it's really cool. This one is lined. This one also has a handmade with love tag on, and I'm selling this one for £25. There we go. Because it's quite a big bag and it did take a while to make, and I think it's worth £25. Then I've made the same kind of beanie but miniature for a baby. According to the measurements that I took, it is 0 to 6 months, and I am selling this one for £10. I'm going to speed up. Next I have 3 bottle bags, which I'm selling for relatively cheap as I don't particularly like them. So this one, which is the shortest and smallest, is £6. Then this one, which I did in the Ukraine colours, is £7. And this big one that is big enough for like a big hydro flask and has a nice long strap so it can be crossbody, is for £8. Then I have a yarn that I found at a pound shop, like a pound store, which is this variegated one. This little headband, which I'm selling for £5. I made a matching cat ear beanie, which looks kind of small but is very stretchy. And the idea is it goes on and it peeks up into these little cat ears, and it's super cute. Oh, I gotta stop putting them on, it messes up my hair. And I'm selling this for £8. Then I got a different yarn from the same shop, which made this cat beanie and is like very spooky and Halloweeny to me, which I really love. And this one I'm selling for £10 because it's a bit bigger and the yarn was a little bit more expensive. The only things left in this bag now are scrunchies, and I have made 1, 2, 3, 4 in this colourway. 1, 2, 3, 4 in this colourway. 3 in this hot pink. 2 in white. 2 in this pastel yellow. And then I've got 1 in this, what is called a eucalyptus green, 1 in this sort of dark blue, and 1 in this pastel purple. And I am selling all of these scrunchies £3 each, or 2 for £5. Next bag I have to show you. Wait, what shop is this? Oh, it's Aldi. Is going to be for my discount bin, which is basically just going to be a basket with things that didn't turn out perfect, or things that are a little bit off that I thought I don't want to charge like full price for them, so I'll put them in the discount and let people sort of negotiate with me about them. So none of these have prices on, these are just, I'll see how much people offer me, and if I like the offer I'll take it. So first of all we have a scrunchie, which I ran out of yarn so I switched to a different colour, so I think that's not as pretty and doesn't look as professional. Then we have a headband that I messed up the join on. You can see that that doesn't look nearly as professional as the other one, and it's kid sized, so this is only going to be like a couple of quid if I accept an offer from someone. Then I have 2 chocolate covered strawberries from a pattern I wrote, and these were like the test versions of it that didn't go so well. So for example, like this one I didn't like the way that it joined, but this one I feel like there wasn't enough of the strawberry part, so these I'm just gonna see if I can get some money for them. Then a much bigger item, which is the biggest of my discount items, is this cow, because bless it, it's not quite proportional. Like the legs are almost as big as the width of the head, and the nose is tiny. I don't know, I just think it's not quite professional looking. But I'm also sure that somebody is gonna love it no matter what. It's a cute cow, it's fluffy, it's really soft and squishy. It's like perfect huggable size for a little child. So I'm hoping that somebody will really love it despite the fact that it's not perfect. Then we've got a bee, which is face, like the eyes aren't quite big enough I don't think, and the smile's too big. So again, proportions just aren't quite right, but like the shape and size of the bee I think is really good, just the face isn't quite right, but now the eyes are in, I can't take them out. So that's in the discount pile. this leggy froggy, which has a stitch across its face because I tried to embroider like some of the little holes shut and it just like left a big old stitch. So again, gonna be really cheap. This bee, which I think is adorable, but again, I don't think the proportion of like butt to face is quite right. I think it could have done with another row of yellow around the face, but the face is super cute, and because the butt was so big I added a stinger. So it's a really lovely bee. I just don't think it's good enough to sell for like, because I would want to sell this for like probably £15, and I don't think it looks nice enough to be sold for £15. So I think I'd take probably 9-10 for this. And we have this velvet bee where the wings are ever so slightly not the same size, and I'm also pretty sure the eyes are different sizes, like only by like a millimeter or something, but I think the eyes are different sizes. But again, proportionally with the stripes, I think it's good. It's just the face and the wings. This little dinosaur that I freehanded where the spikes have gone all wavy because I crowded the spikes too much. And the face is a bit like you can't really see the eyes very well, but still cute. Okay, and final item is this otter, which you may think, well, that looks really cute, Harper, what are you on about? First of all, he doesn't have a nose because I ran out of black yarn, which I could get some more and add a nose. And second of all, because I've been burning the ends of my yarn so that it doesn't come undone and like leave fluffies everywhere, I did it on the back of the ear and it burnt the back of the ear, unfortunately. So it's got some little crusty burn bits on. So I would feel bad selling this at full price when A, it doesn't have a feature, and B, it is defective because its ear is burnt. So I'm not gonna like go way down on the price for this one because I think it's still really cute. Like, it's still functional, it still does what you want a cute plushie to do, it's just not perfect. And that's all the items for my discount pile. Now all of the rest of my items are plushies. I have a lot of plushies, so this is going to take a long time. This clip is already 17 minutes long. This is going to be a long video, isn't it? Next is this bag, which has a big old hole, but it's fine. These are my items that I am either selling for £10, £12 or £15, and I have a big 3-tiered shelf unit, and I'm gonna have like a price bracket per shelf. So I'm gonna do 10, 12, 15 on the shelf, and I'm just gonna have a sign on each shelf that says either 10, 12 or 15. So these are all the items. We have Ladybug, which these are not fangs, this is a little smile, but I had to do the smile and eyes in white because it's a black face. Ladybug. Then we have the finished version of the chocolate covered strawberry pattern, which I think is really cute. I think it's just very successful, and I think what makes this pattern self-promo, but what makes this pattern different is that you can see the edge of the chocolate and it like goes up and it drips down the strawberry, and you almost like could imagine holding the leaves back and just boom. So I'm really happy with how this turned out. I think the proportion of chocolate to strawberry is good. So this is being sold for 12, I believe, just because it's my pattern and it took a long time to perfect. Next is this strawberry turtle, which I think is just absolutely darling. I mean, look at that. So this is for 10. Sunflower turtle. Oh my god, also for 10. A penguin, which I accidentally tagged. I didn't need to tag it, but I did tag it, and this is going to be for 15. This alligator, which is very small, so I don't think it's going to sell for 10, but I'm charging 10. This jellyfish, which I am charging either 12 or 15, I haven't fully decided, because it's worth about 14. But I don't know if somebody would buy it for 14, but I can imagine somebody would buy it for 12, so I'm not sure yet. This stingray, definitely for 12. This opossum, which has slightly smaller eyes, which I'm selling for 15 and is almost certainly worth more, but there you go. 1 and 2 slightly different sizes because I use slightly different yarns. Practice in a Pot pattern by... This is a pattern by Rosemary's Crochet. I highly recommend it. It's super cute. The little flower on top is optional, but I think it really adds something. And I did the pot on this one a bit different to the one on the pattern. This is what the pattern dictates. This is what I did. And I'm selling them both for 15, and I think they're both super cute. Then this otter, which again I haven't decided whether I'm going to do 12 or 15, because 15 seems expensive for such a little thing, but it probably is worth 15. Next we have some cows, which I don't love, but they're also not bad. So at least I don't think they're bad enough to be in the discount pile. I think it also looks bad if I have too many cows in the discount pile, because then it's like, well, you can't make cows. So this little one, which is I'm calling my lemon sherbet cow, because I don't know, it looks like lemon sherbet to me. This is going to be for 12 again because it's quite small and the yarn I used was cheap. This cow, which is a lot bigger, has a big heart-shaped spot, and the spots on the back kind of stick out at a weird angle. But because it's bigger and it used more expensive yarn, this one's going to be 15. This dinosaur I have had for a while. It is made out of acrylic yarn, so I'm either going to charge 10 or 12 for this one. I think probably 10. This little, it's got a fluffy on, bunny in a dress is going to be 15. This squid is going for 12. This Wednesday doll is going for 12 because she took a while to make, even though she's not perfect, but she took a while to make. This teeny tiny fluffy cow I'm doing for 10. 2 items. This medium-sized mushroom boy for 15, and this little baby Yoda for 10. Next we have a bag of under £10 items. I am not nearly done yet. I still have a whole IKEA bag full. Then I have 2, but I swear I have 3 little orange mushrooms that are £3 each. 1, 2 ducks, which are £8 each. 1 slightly smaller duck, which is £6. This baby axolotl, which is following a Lumiere art pattern, which is £4. This miniature bee, which is £5. This fun, like, wiggly hat mushroom, which is £8. This baby opossum, which is £7. And this baby opossum, which is also £7. This snail, this is the better of the 2 snails that I made, but this one's only £3 because it was a super quick pattern and it did not take that long to make or that much yarn. A bigger but slightly wonky faced bee, which has a stinger, for £7. Whale for £5. Another whale, also for £5. And I think this is the final whale, which is also £5. This purple bee, which is £5. You may notice that not all of these seem to be priced the same, but I'm pricing based on materials and time taken. A mini mushroom boy for £5. Mini octopus for £3. Aha, here's the other orange mushroom, also £3. This cute bee, which is £5. I think most of my bees are £5, no matter what size they are. Just because, except this one, which is £7 for some reason. Yeah, it has more detail, that's why. This adorable little horned bug, which I think is such a cute idea, is £7 because it takes a long time to make. These cherries are £5. They also do have eyes, if they spin the right way. They have eyes, so they're extra cute. This baby axolotl is £6. This strawberry is £3. And this velvet bee is also £3. Whew. You can't really see this, but this is my other bag of plushies and Keurigs. but let's get started. A bag of keychains. I'm not going to show you because that would take forever. Just trust me when I say that I have about 20 keychains in here that I have made. And I'm selling these for, what did I say? £4 each, 3 for £10. Onto my large plushies, which are more expensive. These are all individually priced. So Penguin is £13, which is a fun awkward number and didn't fit into my categories, so he gets priced individually. Next we have the first cow that I ever made, which I still absolutely love. I just think it's so cute. This is £20 because it's quite big. This big strawberry turtle is £18. This cow, which you saw me make in a time-lapse in the previous video, £25 because it used quite a lot of expensive yarn, and it also has like these details which make it have to be a bit more expensive. So this one is £25. This might be the favourite thing, my favourite plushie I've ever made. It's an opossum with a baby in a pouch, because opossums, these things are marsupials. They have a pouch where they keep their babies, and then when the baby is grown up, the baby sits on the back. So I have made this miniature possum baby, which comes with the mum and fits perfectly in the pouch, and I am selling these two for £20. I should probably charge more, but they are quite a quick workup, so. Next we have some jumbo versions of things I've already showed you. So we have this jumbo version of the duck plushie, which I'm selling for £25 because it takes up a lot of yarn. It's the exact same pattern, but I've double stranded the already thick yarn to make it even thicker, which I think is quite genius, honestly. I did the same for a bee. So we have this cute little jumbo bee, and this one is also £25. We have this jumbo mushroom, which is £18. This little axolotl, which is £8. That can go in the £10 and under bag. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, next is this Totoro plush, which again I think is really cute, but no one's bought it. £18. This jumbo fox with a big old tail, which is £25 and probably should be £30, but I only wanted to have one £30 item, so this isn't it. This hedgehog, which is small but takes, oh my god, it takes a long time to make. So this is unfortunately £20, which seems really expensive for a little item like this, but the amount of yarn it takes to make all of these bristles, I guess, spikes, and the amount of time it took. The body took me about 20 minutes. The spikes took like, I have more items. Final few items. This axolotl, which is a little bit more realistic, I'm selling for £14. This jumbo turtle I would put in my discount bin because it was one of the first plushies I made, and it's very lightly stuffed. The eyes are embroidered on. 2 items left. This snake, which I just used some scrap yarn. This is £8, so that again needs to go in the £10 and under bag. Oh, another tiny item, I lied, which is also under £10. There's just this plush heart. And the final one, the most expensive, the biggest item, my pride and joy, my Timothy T-Rex, which is not mine, it's not my pattern. It's by Blue Phone Studios on Etsy. This guy is coming to my market with me. He is mostly going to be for display purposes because I'm not expecting him to actually sell, because he is priced at £30, which again I think I could put the price up because he takes me 4 hours, which, what's 4 times £7.50? 30. So I definitely need to charge more because he also takes 4 balls of yarn, which are about £3 each if I'm lucky, if it's on reduced. So he should be about 42, maybe 45 for like bonus materials like the details and all the embroidery that goes into it, he should be about 45. But I do also want him to sell, so if I make more I think I might price them at 40 or 45, but I just don't think it'd sell. Maybe it would, I don't know. It was lovely to talk to you again. I will see you in the next clip. Hi! This is the bit that I mentioned that I had to refilm. I filmed as soon as I got home from my market a little section of me talking you through everything I sold, which is written on this page, and then I somehow managed to delete it. So I am having to refilm that, and I am refilming that now as quickly as I possibly can, because it's not terribly interesting. Also check out this cute notebook that my friend got me. Yeah, it's not terribly interesting, but I thought it's something that I like to know when people have done markets, so I would share it with you guys. So I just wanted to let you know that the way that I do payments is I take cash and card, and I take card using the SumUp card reader, which I have here, and lets you select an item at checkout, put it in your cart, and then I can charge it to this nifty little machine, which is the thing that actually reads the card. On the 20th of May, which was when my market was, you will see that I had all of these sales to the card reader. I also did take some cash. I think I took in about £40 in cash. So you've seen the transactions that happened, and I'm going to take you through everything that I actually sold and tell you my grand total and what I had to take off that total at the end. So first of all, I sold a bee keychain for £4. I sold a little fluffy cow, which was mini, for £10, and a keychain in the same order, which was £14. I sold a bee and an opossum in the same order for £14. I sold a large opossum for £15. I sold a not defective frog, but a frog that had like a small imperfection that I wasn't happy to charge full price for £2. I sold a frog keychain for £4. I sold a mini strawberry turtle and a scrunchie for £13. And I made so many scrunchies, because I was convinced that they were going to sell. I sold one. That was my one scrunchie that I sold. I'm hoping that they will sell because I've made them now, and I also have a deal that you do £3 each or 2 for £5, which I think is a really good deal. So I was surprised that nobody got them. In fact, one little girl came up to my table and her brother suggested that she get a scrunchie, and she picked it up and went, "Ew, it's too soft." Honey, it's made out of plush yarn, it's supposed to be soft. So I don't know, maybe they won't be that popular, but that was the only scrunchie I sold. I then sold a bee for £5, another frog keychain for £4. I sold a mini mushroom boy using my own pattern and a mini whale for £10 together in the same order. I sold an alligator and a sunflower turtle for £5 each, and I took cash, and they were priced at £10 each. But these little children kept coming up and like, oh, they were so cute, but they were also so annoying. And they had £5 each, and they kept going and coming back and being like, "Oh, we only have £5." And they kept picking it up and going, "Oh, I want this so bad." And and it was the same little girl and her brother that I mentioned a minute ago. And her brother was going, no, come on, we've only got £5, we can't afford that. Why don't you get this instead? And she was going, "No, don't want that. Want this sunflower turtle." And he was going, "I know, but I really want the alligator, but we can't afford it." And they kept going away and coming back and having the same conversation over and over again. And at one point, this little kid, this like, I don't know, he was probably like 8, 9-year-old kid, looked at me and went, And I just went, "Do you want me to do you a deal?" And they both go, So I was like, "Just give me the money that you have, and you can have the sunflower turtle and you can have the alligator for £5 each." Which I really regret, because I lost £10 on a £20 sale, so I did that for half price. So I did lose quite a bit of money there, but they were cute, they were sweet, they were super grateful. They carried them around for the rest of the market, which was just absolutely adorable. and like I don't like kids, but I also don't like it when they're upset. I like it even less when they're upset with me, because I'm like, oh, what do I do? So I just let them have it. Then I sold a baby Yoda and a baby opossum to a guy with two twins. Well yeah, they're twins. With two kids who I'm assuming were twins. And again, I gave him a reduction because one of his kids picked out a £10 item and one of his kids picked out an £8 item. And he was like, I can't let you have that £10 item when your brother's picked out a £10 item, an £8 item, sorry. And then he said to me, do you have any more £8 items? And I didn't. So I said, you know what, I'll just do the £10 item for £8 so that it's fair on your kids. And he said, thank you so much. And he paid in cash and he tipped me an extra £1 as well. Then I got a couple of tips about where I can get like materials and stuff from a couple of other vendors, which was really nice. I did a trade with the lady running the store opposite me, and I don't have it on me, but I will go and find it in a minute, a little resin mushroom pot for trinkets and a little resin like gecko, which, oh, it was so cute. And this was because her kids kept coming over to my stall and going, Mom, can I have this, Mom? And she kept having to go, no, we can't afford it, no, no, no. And they were getting so upset and they were like borderline tantrums. And so when they went off to play somewhere else, I just went over to her and said, you know what, I can tell your kids want something and I really like the look of your stuff, so would you like to just do a trade so I get something of yours and your kids get something of mine? And she was super grateful. She was like, oh yeah, that'd be great. So that was really cool. That was my first like product trade with another seller, which I was actually really excited about, and I will go and get the things to show you in a minute. The last 3 things that I sold, not the last 4 things, is a penguin for £15. I had an order of my only snake and a frog together for £10 and a jellyfish for £12. And that is everything I sold, which was 17 sales. On card it was a total of £100, which I couldn't believe. My goal was for £50, that I wanted to make £50 through 5 sales, and I almost got there just in cash, and then I almost tripled it with the final total. I have to deduct £10 from that total because of the stall fee, and I have to deduct £20 from that because my parents lent me some cash so that I would have cash to give people in change. So I needed to give that back, and that was £20 that they lent me. So overall I came away with about 110, almost 100, I think it was actually £117 exactly that I came away with that I could spend. Super exciting, way better than I was expecting to do, and I immediately went and spent that money on yarn. Like literally the next day, one of my online friends messaged me, who I know you watch my videos, so hi, had said, I'm selling this yarn, and given that you live local to me, do you want it? And I said absolutely. So I bought that yarn off of them for £70 of that 117. So I now have, oh, and then I had to place an Amazon order for some more price tags and some paper carrier bags that I could give to customers, because the ones I've got are really big, so it didn't quite make sense. And now in my business account, I also bought some stuff on Etsy. In my business account, I currently have £26 left from the 117 that I made. So yeah, but I have a market on Sunday, which is 2 days from now, and hopefully I'll do just as well, if not better, and then I'll be able to spend that money on even more yarn, or I'll save it, definitely save it. So that is how my market went. That was the breakdown. That is how much money I made. The final total, and how much I actually then got, how much I have left. Alright, that is it from me. Thank you so much for watching. As I said at the start of the video, this has been hectic and late, but you will be seeing it now, and I hope you have enjoyed. If you have enjoyed, smash that like button and comment so down below. If you have not already subscribed, please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video, which should be another market prep video for my market, which is now this Sunday, which is very close. And then immediately after that, or even maybe within the same video, will be a market breakdown of what I took and what I sold. So I hope you really enjoy that, and I will see you in the next one.